for Europe and obviously for the group there in the UK. And tonight I want to talk to you guys about, God. Okay. I want to talk to you about God and not God in the sense of what I always talk about. Obviously, because I do believe in God, but I want to talk about God in this acronym right here. And I want you to write this down. God. All right. Just allow me to do this for today. Goals or distractions. Goals or distractions. Okay. That's the question for every entrepreneur out there. That's the question for everyone that wants to be successful in anything. Okay. And specifically in IM. All right. Goals or distractions. All right. Because it's actually irresponsible. It's not smart for you to think that you're going to go through business and you're going to actually become successful in anything without facing challenges, without facing distractions. All right. A lot of times we complain about distractions, but that is the very thing. The challenge is the very thing that causes us to grow. I'll give you guys an example. We just had our foundation gala. I know you guys probably saw pictures from it. I Believe Foundation I started back in 2013. We had the Magic of Believing gala, and it was absolutely incredible. Listen, I was blown away. I hadn't seen the room. I hadn't seen the setup, Abdullah. My team did an amazing job. Quinn Lewis, Nicole Durio, my CPA, did an amazing job putting this event together. I walked in the room and I was blown away. I got there around 6:45. Okay, I got there around 6:45. Now I've got a goal. I've got a goal for my foundation, and I had a goal for that night. All right, there was a way that I wanted the night to go, and it was going as planned. You know, my son was with me, and we drove up there. I was in my Rolls Royce truck, my Rolls Royce, culling it, and everything was going great. Walked in the room, everybody's there. Everybody's excited. Everybody's like, "Wow, this is incredible." Everything's going great. I'm sitting there. The host is cracking jokes. It's going great. They're about to. I'm about to give my opening. Matter of fact, I gave my opening statement. Maybe about 8 minutes short, and I sat back in my seat, and I'm ready to enjoy the rest of the dinner. All of a sudden, David Miles, someone who works with me, comes up to my table. He says, "David, you got to step outside." And he's looking at me like somebody died. He's like, "David, you got to step outside right now. Something terrible just happened." And I said, "What?" And so I went outside. And he was like, I don't even know how to tell you this. I don't know how to say this to you. And all of a sudden, I just said to him, I said, "My car?" I was like, "My car?" And he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, somebody hit it. Somebody, maybe the valet, somebody hit my car and maybe they dinged it or something, He was like, "No." I said, "What?" He said, "It's stolen."
Wow. Is it stolen?
Stolen. Somebody went to the valet key box where they keep the keys, took my key from the key box. If somehow it was open, and they stole my Rolls Royce truck during the gala. Did somebody just put WTF? Somebody put WTF. Now see, my reaction was not WTF. My reaction, I started laughing. Abdullah, I started laughing, literally. Cause I was like, I didn't think he was joking. I just started laughing. And I went downstairs and the cops were there. Yeah, I'm good. No, it was, right? I'm okay. Are you okay? I'm fantastic. Trust me. The cops were there. And I'm looking at the valet guy because I gave him my key and I gave him $100 tip. So I tip in the beginning of service. I don't tip at the end of service. I tip in the beginning. And and I'm looking at him like, hey man, how did this happen? How did you miss somebody taking this truck? And he just had this puzzled look in his face, like disbelief, like, I don't know how this happened. So the cops are asking me, hey, what's your license plates? I don't know my license plate. They're like, the guy said, I want my $100 back. I actually said that to him, but I didn't take it back from him. I let him keep it. And the cops are like, what's your license plate? I'm like, officer, I don't know my license plate. Who remembers that? Who knows that? I don't know my license plate. And then he's like, okay, well, we need your VIN number. This is like an identification number. I'm like, I definitely don't know that. So I had to call my insurance company. I had to call Rolls-Royce. I went downstairs to the security of the hotel to look at the footage. And I watched the entire thing. I watched the guy come. I saw everything. And it was just clear negligence on the hotel's part, how this man was able to drive off with my car. So I was out of the gala for, no, it was not. I was out of the gala for at least an hour and a half, maybe a little less than an hour and a half. So people were wondering, where's Dave? Where's Dave? You know, they had served dinner. They were serving dessert by the time I was able to get back in there. So a few people knew what was going on, and I could tell they were getting a bit agitated with the guy that I gave my valet key to. So I said, you know what, guys, why don't you just go back into the gala and make sure everything is going well in there. Let me handle this situation. So I get on the phone with the insurance company. I file a claim. I call Rolls-Royce. They verify who I am and everything. They say, okay, we're going to be able to try and track the car. We got to send a signal, track the car. If we get the signal, we'll send it over to the police. And that took about an hour to get done. It was putting me on hold and all this good stuff, right? And then I went back into the gala. All right. So now, remember, I've got to maintain my composure because how many of you think that's a huge distraction? Raise your put a 777 in the chat if you think that's a huge distraction. Just think about the car you drive right now. Just imagine you go out to wherever you are right now and the car is gone. The car you drive, talk less of a Rolls-Royce, a $427,000 car, right? So I'm taking pictures, I'm smiling, I'm being who I am. I'm not allowing a challenge. I'm not allowing a situation. I'm not allowing someone's stupidity to cause me to lose my joy, to cause me to lose the gift of life and what was taking place that night. We gave away almost $375,000 that night, just that night alone. You know, I'm focused on the goal. I'm focused on the guests of the day. I'm focused on making sure that everybody had an amazing time because this is the first time we're doing a gala like this, and it's not going to be the last time we do that. All right. We had plans after the gala. So we go out. Everything is good. And we're out. I get a phone call at 12:30. My car was stolen at 7:17. I get a call at 12:30 from Officer Gomez. He says, hey, is this David? I said, yep. Hey, listen, we found your car. We got the guy that was driving it. He was maybe about an hour away. Do you want to come and pick up your car? Absolutely. I will be right there. Me, Rudy Volsi, my good friend Jason Griggs, we jumped in an Uber, went, picked up my car. I mean, it was still in great. I mean, nothing was wrong with the car. I mean, the guy kind of smoked and did some stuff in there and drinking, so it was kind of dirty. So I dropped it off at the dealership yesterday because the next day I had to go to Mexico. So think about this. Your Rolls-Royce truck gets stolen at the gala. You've got to go to Mexico for an event, 5,000 people there. You see, life doesn't stop because you have challenges. My goals don't stop because I have challenges. All right. And you don't really know how much personal self-development you really, really have until you're faced with a situation, until you're faced with a challenge then everything that you've learned, all these calls that you get on, and all these books that you've read, and all these CDs that you've listened to, now all of that's already inside of you, to where now when something like that happens, you can laugh at it. Now, I'm not going to say that the whole time I wasn't really ticked off. I was ticked off. I'm like, how do you guys do this? I met with the general manager yesterday of the hotel. Guess what? They're real apologetic. They knew it was 100% their fault. Outside of what I had to pay for the AV and all that stuff, everything that we had to pay for, the hotel room, the food, it was about $20,000. They comped the whole thing. They said everything is completely free. The food is free. The room is free. Everything is free for the event. See how that works? Right? You see how that works? Now, my CPA, she wanted to ask for $200,000. I said, Nicole, they're not going to give us $200,000. Don't worry about it. Right? So, guys, why am I sharing that story with you? Because you've got an opportunity right now being in Europe. You've got an opportunity right now with this event coming up February 28th. And it's literally, I guess, 90 days away. It's you know, when Takir called me, Chairman 10, going Chairman 25, he called me and said, Dave, can you do a call? And, you know, Abdullah is who I work with. I said, hey, Abdullah, I work with Takir too, but Abdullah is my point of contact, one of my point of contacts in the UK. So I said, hey, let's do a call with Abdullah and the whole entire team. And I said, let's do the call on the 26th. Now, my subconscious mind, I know, operates on a completely different level. And you want to get yourself there. You want to get yourself even above there. It's not a coincidence that it's right around 90 days. This call is happening 90 days prior to that event that's taking place. All right? So this is an opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. This is a chance for you to really do something special. You know, opportunities like this don't come along too often. Okay, where the company is having a convention in your city, in your country, in your region, where it's very easy for you to get people there too. So my question for you tonight is, God, your goals, what you desire, what you want from this business, for your life, versus whatever distractions you're facing right now in your life. That's the choice. That's the choice for every entrepreneur in this business. That's the choice for everyone who's ever going to be successful in anything, because you're going to face distractions in your life. But you need to have your goals in front of you. You know, you need to have your goals in front of you. I'm actually in my office right now, and I've got my goals framed. Okay? Got my goals framed. I'm not going to take this down until December 31st when I do the plan do review on, you know, where we are as far as this goal is concerned. And then I'm going to put the next goal up, which is, you know, 1,000 chairmans 2020. My mind is already focused on that. And I've got a major announcement, major announcement that we're going to make. Abdullah, you're going to love this announcement right here, that we're going to make for 2020 for the chairmans. Okay.
Wow.
It's going to be big.
Looking forward.
It's going to be amazing. So that's the decision that you have here today. But see, your goals, let me give you some things that goals do for you. I want you to write this down. Goals, your goals excite you. Goals excite you, okay? If it doesn't excite you, then it's not a goal, all right? If it doesn't move you, then it's not a goal. So goals excite you. Goals give you a picture of the future, okay? Goals give you a picture of the future. That's what goals do. Write this down. Goals are your only exit from your past. Goals are the only exit from your past. Okay? Goals energize you. Goals energize you. That's what goals do. Okay? Now, as you're writing this down, what I want you to keep in mind is that distractions do the complete opposite. . Distractions, watch this, told you goals show you a picture of the future. Distractions show you a picture of the past. Because whatever is distracting you is what happened. It's not what happened. It's not what's happening in the future. It's what happened. See, my car got stolen. That wasn't happening in the future. Does that make sense? My goals are in the future. My goals, that gives me a picture of the future. My distractions give me a picture of the past. Someone quit my business. That's a picture of the past. Does that make sense? Somebody didn't get involved in my business. That's a picture of the past. So everything I'm telling you that goals do, distractions do the complete opposite. Does that make sense? So goals energize you. Distractions de-energize you. Does that make sense? All right? Goals are the only exit from your past. Distractions are the only entrance into your past. They do the complete opposite. They do the complete opposite, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? So goals energize, goals excite. Goals are your only exit from your past. Goals give you a picture of the future. Okay? Goals are what wakes you up in the morning, gives you that juice that you need. Okay? Goals decide, write this down. Goals decide your future. Your goals decide your future. And in 2008, when I was 4 years into this industry and I was really looking for some way to become successful, and I was looking for something. I didn't have a mentor at that time. I didn't have somebody I could look to and say, man, if they can do it, I can do it too. I didn't have a David Imonitie in 2008. I didn't have an Abdullah Sandhu. I didn't have a Bryce Thompson. I didn't have a Gary McSween. I didn't have a Dr. Spiller. I didn't have a Rupa and Benet. I didn't have a Takir. I didn't have leaders that I could look to and say, man, if they can do it, I could do it too. I didn't have a Katrina, all right? I didn't have a Katrina look at, man, if she could do it, I could do it too, all right? So I went to YouTube and I found Zig Ziglar, and I saw this training where he talked about setting goals, all right? Goals are everything, ladies and gentlemen. They're everything. Goals, they're so powerful. Goals are words. And words are the most powerful force on this earth. Words create everything. Your goals create. Write that down. Your goals create the future. Okay? Your goals create this future. So back in 2008, I found this training, and it was 6 steps to setting goals. And that's what I want you to do today. I want you to follow these 6 steps to setting goals. Okay? Now, you got to know what that goal is, all right? That's the first thing. You got to know what the goal is. What is it that you want? And the first thing you've got to do with this goal, you've got to write it down. And the way we write our goals, look at the way we write our goals, a picture is worth 1,000 words, right? So the way I wrote my goals down, the way I always write my goals is, I'm so happy and grateful now that I have 200 brand new Chairman 10s and above in my IML organization by December 31st, 2019. Right? So everything I'm teaching is what I do. Got the goal written down. I even got it framed, so it looks really nice. I got a nice picture of myself smiling as if it's already done. So you got to write the goal down. Now, the second step. Now, why is it on point to write the goal down? Let me kind of teach on that for a second. It says, in the word, it says, write the vision, make it plain, so who sees it will run. The more I see this, the more I will run. So what you see, your goals, determine the energy that you have to run, to do the activity. Does that make sense? You see how that works? That's why we tell people to write it down. That's why we say, write the vision, make it plain, so who sees it will run. Run towards what? Because your eyes can only go in the direction in which you're looking. We never walk backwards because our eyes are right here. Our eyes are forward. Does that make sense? So if your business, watch this, if your business is going backwards, it's because your eyes are looking backwards. Woo! That's deep. If you catch that, that's really deep. IG, did you get that? If your business is going backwards, it's because your eyes are looking backwards. Your eyes are looking at the past. Your eyes are looking at what happened. Your eyes are looking at what didn't happen. But see, here's the future. Here's where I'm going. Does that make sense? Your goals, right, determine the future. That's why you got to write it down. Now, also, second step is you got to have a date of completion. Where am I going to be? How am I walking across the stage? And am I going to be a platinum 1,000? Am I going to be a platinum 2,000? Am I going to be a platinum 5,000? Am I going to be a chairman 10? Am I going to be a chairman 25? Am I going to be a chairman 50? You got to get fired up about that thing. You got to get excited about that thing, because your excitement, your enthusiasm about your goals, that's what's going to be contagious with your group. Then your group is going to get fired up. They're going to get excited about them going P600, P1000. And here's what I tell you. Every goal that you want to accomplish, you can accomplish that goal by helping other people and energizing other people to accomplish their goals. You should never hit your goals unless someone else hits theirs. You should never hit your goals unless someone else is hitting their goals. And as a matter of fact, you won't. That's the way this business works. If you want to go platinum 1,000, you're probably going to have to help a couple people go P600. You want to go P2, you're probably going to have to help one or two people go P1. You want to go P5, you're probably going to have to help three people go P1. Maybe one go P2. That's the way it works, ladies and gentlemen. Pushing people up, helping other people accomplish their goals. So you got to have a date of completion. So the date of completion is February 26th. That's 90 days from now. Where are you going to be? I'm so happy and grateful now that by February 26th, so 2 days before the event, you know, hey, I'm walking across the stage as a P1. I'm walking across the stage as a P2. I'm walking across the stage as a P5. This is why you sit down with your coach. This is why you sit down with your mentor and you put together a game plan, and they tell you, hey, this is where you need to be going for. Because if you're a P1 right now, you probably don't want to set a goal to be chairman 50 by February 26th. Now, is it possible? Yeah, because all things are possible to those that believe. But is it probable? Probably not. So you've got to set a SMART goal. Does that make sense? That's why you sit down with the coach. That's why you sit down with the mentor and say, hey, okay, this is where I am right now. This is where I want to go. What's the game plan to get there? Have a date of completion. Some people don't believe in that school of thought. I believe in that school of thought, that you need to have a date of completion. In business, you need to have a date of completion. There's deadlines in business. Every sales company has a deadline. Okay? All right? So once you've done that, right, you wrote it down, got a date of completion. All right? Now, remember I talked about goals and distractions. The next thing I want you to do is I want you to I did this the other day with a group that was here. Justin Owens flew in, about 17 leaders flew them in. They flew in for the gala, and we had a little training at the house. And I just wrote down on the board all the distractions that you could possibly face in business, in life. All right? And ladies and gentlemen, we wrote everything down. We wrote everything down. Every distraction you could face. Every distraction you can face in your family. Every distraction you can face in relationships. Every distraction you can face in business. Your health. Whatever it is. And my question for you today is your goals or distractions. What's going to win? Who's going to win the battle for your mind? Who's going to win the battle for your confession? Who's going to win the battle for your eyes? Who's going to win the battle for your ears? Who's going to win the battle for your heart? Because when you lose the battle in your mind, and you lose the battle in your ears, and you lose the battle in your confession, you're eventually going to lose the battle in your heart. And as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. If you think about your distractions all the time, then you are your distractions. That's how this stuff works. Now, a lot of people out there teach this stuff, but a lot of people don't live it. See, I know I live it. That's why a $427,000 car could be stolen, and I laugh and go in and take pictures and smile and be excited and go out and everything's going to be good. Everything's going to work out. Why? Because I know everything's going to work out. Big challenges, big goals deserves big challenges. That was a big night. All right? Telling you, this stuff, you just can't just, and I don't charge people for this information. I should. I should. All right. And I will. That's a little plug for you guys right there. All right. All right. But this whole time, the last 15 years, I don't, because I don't make my money charging you to learn what I learned. That's not how I made tens of millions of dollars. I make tens of millions of dollars taking the information that I'm teaching you right now and applying it in my life, applying it in my business. Okay? So you write it down. What are the distractions? I want you to write it all down. What are all the distractions that you face? Your health challenges, family challenges, your husband bothering you, your wife bothering you, your girlfriend bothering you, your boyfriend's bothering you. Whatever. Write it all down. Because if you identify what the challenge is, then you can defeat the challenge. You got to identify what it is. Make sense? Okay? So that list the obstacles that are going to try and stop you from accomplishing the goal. That's step number 3. Step number 4, this is critical. Step number 4 is all about relationships. Step number 4 is about identifying who am I going to help? Identify who am I going to work with? Identify who am I going to be in communication with? Okay, I like that. Starve your distractions and feed your focus. That's good. Starve your distractions, feed your goals, which is your focus. Okay, who am I going to be working with? Who am I going to be talking to? Who's communicating with me? Who am I going to spend time with? Who's in the game with me? I don't need everybody in the game with me. See, a lot of times you're looking for everybody to be in the game with you. I'm not looking for everybody to be in the game with me. That's too many people. That's way too many people. I don't need everybody to be in the game. I need a few. I mean, the greatest leader ever walked this face of the earth, he had 12. He had 12 leaders. One of them lost their head. He had 11, and today he's got billions. All right? You look at Muhammad, the Muslim faith, one leader. Today, billions follow that faith. It don't take a lot of people, guys. It takes one leader, find another one leader, find another one leader, right? Just it don't take a whole lot. Let me write this down. 4 leaders in this industry. You're $1 million earner. Abdul, how many chairmen do you have in your group right now?
At the moment, it's Vinay, Rupa, and Takir.
You got 2 organizations at chairman.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Now, you've been in IM for how long?
It's been a little bit over 2 years.
Over 2 years. I don't want to put your business out there and everything, but how much have you made total since you've been in IM?
It was quite a lot.
Quite a lot. Is it over $500,000?
Yes.
Okay. So check this out. Check this out. You listening? 2 leaders. 2 bona fide leaders that are chairmen. He's probably made close to $1 million. He just don't want to tell nobody. I'm telling you, 4 leaders in your business. 4. Now, I don't know about any other comp plan. I just know about my comp plan. I don't know about everybody's comp plan. But 4 leaders, you're $1 million earner. So you don't need everybody. You don't need everybody to run with you. You don't need everybody to get excited. You're looking for everybody to be pumped up. No, everybody can't be pumped up. Everybody can't be excited. Everybody can't be a champion. Everybody can't be a winner. Everybody has a chance to. Everybody has a chance to do it. But everybody don't pay the price. Right? Everybody doesn't do the work mentally and physically to get it done. So you got to identify. And I identify not just based on what a person says, I also identify based on what they do. I know y'all looking at this ring, right? Look, I know y'all looking at this ring. Yvonne and Alex surprised me with this ring yesterday. Y'all looking at this ring? It's a $10 million ring, y'all. It's a $10 million ring. $10 million ring. All right. Who are you going to be working with? Who is in the game with you? Okay. You got to stay fired up about this thing. You got to stay fired up about your goals and your dreams and things that you want to accomplish for yourself and your family. You cannot let your distractions, you cannot. You don't have a choice. I don't have a choice as a leader. I didn't have a choice Saturday night. I couldn't break down. You get what I'm saying? I couldn't. Oh my God, they got my car. Oh Jesus, what am I gonna do? Can't do that. Who are you gonna be working with? Step 5, what's the plan of action? The plan of action. You know what's amazing about this? The plan of action never changes. The plan of action never changes, and it's never going to change. You got goals for your business. You need to have activity goals too. How many people am I going to prospect every day? How many people am I going to expose to the business every single day? How many presentations am I going to do every day? How many people am I promoting for the event? I need to call 10 people a day about this event that's happening in the UK. Abdul, I got to be honest with you. Y'all got to show up with at least 1,000 people.
Yes, sir. 100%.
Okay. Y'all got to have at least 1,000. I would be shocked if y'all don't have at least 1,000 people there. Okay. Vinay, Rupa, I'll be shocked y'all don't have at least 500. Takir, I'll be shocked if you don't at least have 500. So Abdul, you should have well over 1,000. If they have 500 apiece, you should have over 1,000. This is a once in a lifetime shot. This is a chance for you to listen. You get 1,000 people there, you're going to champion 250 in 2020. You're going to be a champion 250 in 2020. You get 1,000 people to this event. So you got to set the goal, plan of action. How many people am I going to prospect a day? How many presentations am I going to do? What's going to excite you to prospect, what's going to excite you to present and promote for this event is your goals. Distractions do the opposite. Distractions will cause you not to prospect, will cause you not to present, will cause you not to promote for the event. What do they do? Goals energize you. Goals propel you. Distractions de-energize you. Distractions do what? De-energize. They do what? They cause you to slow down, cause you to take your eyes off of the goal. So my question for you, over the next 90 days, are you going to commit to showing the plan 5-6 nights a week? Listen, if you're really serious about becoming a millionaire, everybody don't become millionaires in this industry. If you're really serious about becoming a millionaire in this industry of network marketing, you're not interested. It's not, I would like to, maybe, it would be nice, I would love to, wouldn't that be great if I could take these trips and I could live this lifestyle? No. Do you really, it's 5 and 6 nights a week. It's 5-6 nights a week. It's Zoom presentations, it's home presentations, it's sit-down presentations. That's what it's going to take. Period. End of story. There's no magic elixir. There's no magic potion. There's no book you can read. There's no audio you can listen to that's going to make you become a millionaire. Nope. You need the books. You need the audios, but that's to create the mindset. But you still need to go and do the work. But you know why you don't do the work? Oh, because this is happening in my life. Oh, this is happening. Oh, he did this. Oh, she did this. Oh, there's the back office. Oh, this person left. Oh, this person came in. Oh, this person joined this other team. Oh, this person went to another company. Oh, dip, 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 dip. Rubbish. Complete, utter rubbish. Has nothing to do with where it is you're going. All right. Plan of action. How many people are going to prospect per day? I say 2 to 5 minimum. You serious? 5. Present 5, 6 nights a week. If you're serious. Promote for the event, you call 10 people a day. 10 people a day to get them out to this event. Get them registered for the event. They're in the UK, they can drive there. They're in the UK, they can walk there. Right? If they're in another country, they can take a train there. They can take a short flight there. It's easy. They don't have to come across the Atlantic Ocean to Las Vegas. Come across the Atlantic Ocean to Houston or Dallas or Orlando. They're right there in Europe. It's going to be 7,000 people there. We just had 5,000 in Latin America. Yvonne Tapia just put on an amazing event out there in Mexico. 5,000 people there. London's going to have, what, 7,000? The Caribbean Convention is happening that's probably going to have about 7,000 people. Hey, somebody called Justin Owens. He just called me. Tell him I'm doing a live in the training right now. Okay? You with me? Number 6. What are you going to reward yourself? What are you going to reward yourself for accomplishing your goal? What are you going to give yourself for accomplishing your goal? What's in it for me? That's number 6. All right? What are you going to do for yourself? And depending on what the goal is, that will depend on what you do for yourself. If it's Platinum 1000, maybe you say, hey, I'll maybe go get a massage or something. What's in it for you? There's got to be something that is going to energize you, right? That's why, look. Yeah. I believe airways. I believe jets. Okay? Goals. What's in it for me? All right? What's in it for me? There's a certain amount of money I've got to be at to be able to go buy one of these. All right? What's in it for you? Those are the 6 steps. As you can see, I use them. I've been using them since 2008. When I watched that training, the first time I heard this training, I had no money. I was living with my dad on a twin-size bed, just a pillow, no headboard. The TV was the size of my iPhone. All right? In my bedroom, I had a little twin-size bed, and I had like a Bowflex. It was a Bowflex in my bedroom. That was the only place we could put the Bowflex. We never used it. I used to hang my clothes on it. I wrote a check out to myself for $1 million in that bedroom when I was broke. I still have that account. I wrote the check for my E-Trade account. Well over $1 million in that account. That's a play account. It's a play investment account. It's 2008, y'all. This is what, 11 years ago? 11 years from now it's coming. Who are you becoming? Goals or distractions, ladies and gentlemen. That's the title for this call, God. Goals or distractions. You got to make a decision. You've got to make a decision. See, a lot of you think it's what you're doing, the vehicle that you're in, that's going to cause you to be successful. Hogwash. It's not the vehicle. Now you have to believe in the vehicle. The vehicle has to be, a valuable vehicle, right? But that's not what's going to set you apart. That's not what's going to make the difference for you. You are the one that's going to make the difference. You, your mindset, your work ethic, the activity that you put forth. That's what's going to make the difference for you. Okay? So, Abdullah, glad we're able to be on this call with you. Did a little IG live as well. I'm sure they enjoyed the call as well. I'm looking forward to the UK convention. The European convention is going to be happening in London. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And hopefully you guys were able to get some good stuff from this call. You just stay focused. That's all it is. You just stay focused. At the end of the day, you just stay focused. Stay focused on your goals. Stay focused on where it is you're going. At the end of the day, that's all that matters. All right? There's going to be distractions that come. It will pass. The greatest challenges that you may have today, I promise you, they'll pass. Whether it's 6 months from now, a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, they'll pass. But guess what? There'll be another challenge. There'll be another distraction. But if you've learned over the years how to handle them, doesn't bother you. Okay? So I appreciate you for having me on the call. And yes, I'll be in Nigeria. This week coming up here. Got an event there on the 30th. And then I go to Hawaii. I'll be in Colombia this month. I'll be in Ecuador this month. I'll be in Fort Lauderdale this month. So we're gonna be hitting this thing and getting ready for 2020 vision. All right.
Thank you very much, David, for your time.
You're
Thank you
muted.
for coming on this call. Thank you. Thank you. Let's put some fire emojis for David to thank you him. Thank you, David. I am super excited.
Abdul, I think you're muted.
Can you hear me now, David?
Hopefully you're able to learn some stuff there.
Okay, so thank you.
We'll see you guys real soon. All right, take care.
Thank you, David.
All right, buddy.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. So, ladies and gentlemen, did you see the fire lit my hand right now? Excited. My hands are sweating right now because I can see how I feel after this call now. This call. I hope everyone can hear me because David mentioned you can't hear me. Can you hear me, everybody? Okay, that's fine. So, ladies and gentlemen, look what Mr. David Imonitie said. Everything is here on the note. Goals are everything. Everything. Goals. It is the goal. He mentioned every single thing, all his life journey, where he was and where he is now, just due to the goals and his determination, his level of belief. I was listening one of David's video a few days ago, and he was saying, because this is one of the key things I always do, I believe my whole success is related to this reason, another one, that I all the time listen his videos, audios all the time. I was listening one of his watching one of his video, and he was saying, what in the first 5 years, if he was going to quit, was he going to be here where he is now? He said no. So, ladies and gentlemen, have some patience. You will get there. But again, what he said, goals are everything. So what is your goal mean to you? Is it everything or what it is, or is nothing? So how do you see your goal? Does your goal gives you pain to grow or not? Not to sacrifice, but to grow. Do you see that for me, it's very clear. I heard him once, and I exactly feel the same. I cannot live without my goal. I cannot breathe without my goal. So how do you see your goal? My goal is I follow him always, exactly like the way he made the picture, he made the statement. I'm so happy and grateful now with my signature completion date. It is all the time with me, in my car, in my home, everywhere. Do you have your written goals or not? So we're going to conclude this call quickly now. And I'm really, really thankful, Mr. David Imonitie, to come on this call. Ladies and gentlemen, look at your goals again and look at the distraction. What are most important to you? Distraction will be always there. He said, once you hit your goal, you set the next big goal, that there will be more distractions as well for that goal too. So do you want to focus on the distraction, or do you want to focus on the goal? This will be entirely your decision. Yeah. So you need to decide, you want to focus on your goal or on the distractions. If you are talking about the distractions, will they take you to your goal, No, they won't. The goals are only by being consistent, persistent, and focus on your goal. That's the only way you can achieve your goal. So have focus on your goal. Now, a couple of things I would like to quickly, in 1 minute, I will summarize it. I Am Mastery Academy has made something phenomenal for us, which is called Center. Please go through all the materials and all the contents which we have in Center. You will see a lot of videos there, recorded videos. You will see a lot of multiple question answer test over there. So then you can really evaluate how much level of knowledge you are gaining right now in this business. So please make sure all your customers are plugged into that Center. It is a must thing. Another advice, pick one educator and one software. That's how I will recommend to my whole organization. Pick one educator, one software. Which one is the best with you? Sit down with your leader and they will recommend you which one can help you to learn quickly. Our leaders, Vinay, Rupa, Takir, they are organizing everyday Zoom call, a lot of Zoom call training session. Please attend those Zoom calls. Come to the events. Every other week, we are organizing the events in different places. Come to those events, and in each event, we are doing the Forex training session. Come with your laptop, pen and paper, and learn over there live. Ladies and gentlemen, ask yourself why you started this, to learn this skill. We are doing our best. We are here to support you. Not only the IM Mastery Education only, but all these great leaders, they are organizing all these phenomenal events, Zoom calls, group sessions, different things to make sure that you are actually learning and benefiting from the skill for life. And once you had it, as I always say, it's going to stay here for the rest of your life. So why not? The next thing I would say, all these phenomenal chairmen, they have decided to do the trading sessions in different cities, like one we did just here in London. And I saw in my WhatsApp group, one we did in East London, in Leicester, in Birmingham, different places we did today. So please sit down with your team, plug them into, ask them to come over there with the laptop. And on that day, particular once a week, just do a trading session where bring your team, just bring the laptops, and the people can actually learn over there and ask, they can get their question answers as well. And we are not only going to organize this session in this London, we are going to organize all over the UK, not only all over the UK, all over the world, wherever we have our organization. Next thing, very important thing, this Sunday, Ivan Tapia, another giant of the industry, is coming to UK. Monica and Ivan Tapia, highly successful multi-millionaire mentors, they are coming to the UK. Please make sure you're attending the London event. This is on Sunday. Book your tickets right now. If you haven't booked, don't miss it. If you're serious towards your goal, you need to be there. You really need to be there if you're serious towards your goal. Now you decide how serious you are towards your goal. If you don't have the ticket link, it's just about £10 ticket only. Ask your team leader, they will send you the link now. Book it now. Trust me, these £10, the amount of value you will get, it is literally countless. It is countless. We will have a lot of training sessions. Not only Monica and Ivan Thapi are coming, but at the same time, 3 IM Mastery Academy education, 3 official educators are coming as well at the same time. So you will have opportunity to learn a live trading from those 3 successful traders in the event. So ladies and gentlemen, do not miss this chance. Wherever you are, I know it won't be easy. If you are out of London, some people are coming from my team from out of London. Some are coming from Europe as well. So if they can make it, if you are from London or around, you need to be there. It is a must. One of the key reason of success of Mr. David Imonitie, what I saw, what I follow him, one of my success reason, the Vinay, Rupa and Takir, we always attend events. Leaders always attend and promote events. So you need to be at the event and you need to be the next successful person, whoever you are. Next, last thing, I won't take much time now, IM 2020 event. As Mr. David Imonitie mentioned, he is super excited to attend this event. Let's have the biggest crowd there. Couple of thousand people from our organization. If you haven't booked the ticket, again, if you're serious towards your goal, you need to be there. It will be 2 days, a lot of training towards Forex and personal development. We cannot afford to miss this event. But everything is depending how serious you are. How serious you are towards your goal. As I always say, it is very easy to decide, okay, let's pay $225 and let's start IM Mastery Academy. But the real deal is you need to commit them. Are you committed to become successful? Are you committed towards your goal? If yes, just go to the website, im.academy, on the back office, you will see the London 2020 event tickets are there. Book your tickets. I look forward to see you all soon, and especially on this Sunday. Thank you very much for coming on this call, and let's grow together and let's succeed together. Thank you. Good night.